of my life, I enjoyed speaking when I could. Since I'm a funny dude and I'm usually a bit overboard in using sarcasm, I was certainly happy that she was actually laughing at what I was saying. I was thinking, wow, she actually can handle my high energy temperament. This is great. Speaking with her was easy. Earlier in our relationship, we went on an Alaskan cruise. We went up to the ship's dance area, Constellation Lounge, and we danced and laughed at the thought of the name of the cruise's ship club. Constellation Club, oh, what a place. Our first dance was on a cruise ship at the Constellation Lounge, not knowing anyone except the random people who meet on cruises. Lots of fun. And Gabriella wrote, and she has a title for her essay, My First Impressions of Daryl and Some Memorable Things. When I met Daryl for the first time, I instantly noticed his knee-high socks and stained shorts that he was wearing. I thought, oh my God, this guy is weird, and there's no way I will see him a second time. Whoa. That's good. I didn't know that until just now. He turned around to order his coffee, and I could see his shirt was wet on his back. He turned around to order his coffee, and I could see, oh, sorry, I read that. And from the half-mile bike ride from his apartment to the coffee shop, or the pure excitement of meeting me. I would like to think that it was the latter. Every time I see the shirt or the shorts, I remember our first date. Definitely, he was high-strung, which made me nervous, and I don't remember much from our discussion. However, the cutest thing was when we departed and I got into my car, I noticed from my rearview mirror that he kept looking back at me while walking his bike down the streets. I thought, okay, one more date to figure this out. On our second date, things did not go well. Saturday morning, we drove to a coffee shop in Berkeley. By the time we left the coffee shop, there was a $45 parking ticket on his dorky. I've seen Daryl react to parking tickets. I felt really bad and insisted on paying half of the ticket. After a bad start, we had a short hike at Tilden Park and had lunch at an empty Cambodian restaurant. It was weird and my head kept spinning. I thought, I have to meet him again, at least to pay half of the parking ticket. I felt just so bad. Then, third date came, and fourth, and so on. I could write a book about all the funny memories that I've had since meeting Daryl. Borrowing Forrest's bike without asking and riding it along Lake Merritt. Falling on my face during a bike ride in San Francisco. And of course blaming him. Taking Elizabeth's poodle Sugar for a walk, and Daryl ending up chasing the dog when it escapes from the leash in Emeryville Marina. I have so much joy and fun with Daryl. He is kind and funny. He has changed me over the years in a positive way. I became a football fan, a hiking fan, horror movie fan, homemade juice fan, and so on. But most importantly, I learned from him to stress less, to let go, and enjoy life more. At this time, I would like to invite Neil Chabra, a close friend of Daryl, to come up and speak his piece.
Like John over here, D-Man has been my friend for 25 years, and one of the many things that I appreciate about Daryl is the fact that he's just as capable of talking for hours upon hours about the physical dimensions and or statistical projections of various athletes as he is about the position of various planets in the sky. Sure, D-Man may check his fantasy team multiple times a day, but he also spends his time reading about things like mindfulness, meditation, nuclear weapons, and lately, the work of Benjamin Franklin. And I'm sure a lot of you here are already aware of how fascinated and enamored Daryl is currently with the Philosophy and Way of Life of Benjamin Franklin. So I thought it would be appropriate today to share with you something that Ben Franklin wrote on the subject of marriage in a letter in 1745 that he wrote to a young man facing temptation. He writes, "I know of no medicine fit to diminish the violent natural inclinations you mention, and if I did, I think I should not communicate it to you. Marriage is the proper remedy. It is the most natural state of man, and therefore the state in which you are most likely to find solid happiness. Your reasons against entering into it at present appear to me not well founded. The circumstantial advantages you have in view by postponing it are not only uncertain, but they are small in comparison with that of the thing itself, the being married and settled. It is the man and woman united that make the complete human being. Separate, she wants his force of body and strength of reason. He, her softness, sensibility, and acute discernment. Together, they are more likely to succeed in the world. A single man has not nearly the value he would have in that state of union. He is an incomplete animal. He resembles the odd half of a pair of scissors. If you get a prudent, healthy wife, your industry in your profession, with her good economy, will be fortune sufficient." I think I speak for everybody in this room when I say how happy I am that you two have found each other. And what a pleasure it's been to get to know you, Gabriella. And that I look forward to our continued friendship and to doing our part as your community to support the family that you guys are creating today. And I'm going to leave you with some advice that Benjamin Franklin wrote in 1789 to a young man. Even though he's giving this advice to a man, it applies to both.
He died in 1789.
He wrote it before he died. So he was at his wisest point in his life. Listen carefully. Treat your wife or husband always with respect. It will procure respect to you, not only from her only, but from all that observe it. Be studious in your profession, and you will be learned. Be industrious and frugal, and you will be rich. Be sober and temperate, and you will be healthy. Be in general virtuous, and you will be happy.
Neil actually memorized like half of that speech, so I think I should clap harder. Okay, now Carol and Gabriella are going to exchange their vows.
I would like to start with the quote. So it says, "We are all a little weird, and life is a little weird, and we find someone whose weirdness completes ours. We join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness and pour them its love, true love. Daddy, I can promise this and that, but I can't promise you that I will carefully and make them love you."
My vow to you is like a spreadsheet. I could fill out the details, but that would be incomplete, especially in this time span. I'd rather get straight to the heart. I vow to you that I will strive for harmony, integrity, and a share of all household chores. In addition, I vow to make you laugh and to love you every day. You've made me a lucky man, and for that I vow to do my best to repay.
Alright. Last bit. Trans to man and wife, like this to bride.